好，继续，先把身上清一下。
Something else you'll be needing?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after.
先没有要用到钱，先不要买，先不要花。
Farewell.
Hello。还是没材料。不管，要打19手的话。 有什么可以用的？毒性猫，黄褐色猫头鹰，好像没有打，没有针对动物的。炸药，没有自动排列之类的，超难找的。哦，你已经打了吗？ 炸药在这边。好像有燕子、黄褐色猫头鹰、龙之梦。确认支线都跑。简便的恶魔过了，这个也过了，应该白果园的野兽，这是那个就19手的。好，支线。 收集完整的一套昆特牌，这个现在应该也不用出，现在没钱去买昆特牌。好，准备来去杀。
What is it, Wolf?
任务 BOSS， 已经半年了，是怎样
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age.
他也要
You're
100
a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegar? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
话说今天超感动的。
I'm ready. No point in waiting.
刚刚下午的时候看到我的手机显示说系统更新 ，Z 终于可以更新5.0。看到地图。
Far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
我觉得它的马比较好看，黑色。好组雷霆魔药。哪里有雷霆？啊，才刚多出来的吗？增加攻击力。然后他就这样用跑的就跑掉了，这么有趣。他就写增加攻击力，没效果只有30秒，所以这一代战斗中直接喝药水。 我来看一下雷霆魔药的材料，安德莱格胚胎，商人会有卖吗
Great. Let me have a look at your stock.
这个果然没有，这个家伙真是超穷，不需要用到吗？有这么弱？这是什么？ 万能溶剂，矮人烈酒。
Take care.
Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hobble instead? Not with a rifle. I'd be ill when you disturb a boat.
你那么强，我只是个新手小嫩嫩。说到这个就赌了。 今天在玩暴雪赢法，为什么总是会有那种人玩这种游戏输了就开始怪队友
Come on.
Don't you look at me.
这么强不会去玩天梯，跑来新手学院，然后骂队友都新手。你就这样要在人家农地正中间放。 引诱式教授。
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect for an ambush.
然后最惨的是还遇到超弱的队友。
So, ready?
真是不怕神一般对手，怕猪一般队。
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait.
队友现在在那边
We can
补师不补血，跑去拉单线，干你妹！然后还跑去打小
Once
怪，
we
妈
find
的！
Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to
那你玩什么
Care
补师啊？
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes.
对面补师补5万，我们的补师补6000，
Guards
看
cross
你妹！
the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
假的羊就对了。这里要你看把教授
It's close.
把格里芬引来之后，他要怎么让格里芬钉在地上？
Wait. Take this.
暴力捕食这个游戏，不知道血鹰8有没有暴力捕食？
Won it in a card game while you ran around.
暴血鹰8
Come in handy.
等级。
How about that? Always
那
lectured us on the
个等
evils,
级
but
都
you're a
一
gambler
起的，
yourself.
然后
Stop talking. Got a griffin
也
to
没有什么
kill.
装备，也没有什么点数啊。再怎么暴力捕食还是很弱。 也不是补充我，弩箭是无限的、啊。吃我一箭啊！吃我一箭啊！还有，他现在改版改的比较有趣了，比之前好多。妈血超厚的。 他不下来啊！
Damn! It's fast!
队友在看戏。中吗？好像没中。 吃药之后，连箭射都比较痛，痛一滴。就不下了。 火烧它没有比较有用。
Don't let it get away!
它跑掉了。
Faster.
还会绕跑的、啊。 队友嘞，敢猪一般的队友，他有在帮忙打吗？哈喽。好呀。靠腰了，哦，还好这边有存档点。所以我刚刚发现这边有整片的药草。修改大师哎。
Bleeding! It'll weaken soon!
他被烧到了。它只要一燃烧，那个伤害就很痛。这么远，所以刚刚是运气不好，居然都没中燃烧效果。
Not bad, not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
看看收获。哦，有突变诱发物。增强能力或制作特别的突变诱发物件。没感觉。 我玩游戏不是来玩画面的。记得那边好像整片的药草。耶耶耶！这人家种的药草，全部把它拔光。因为我是受磨猎的。
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying. Damn deer, stripped the bark off the trees again. May the sun shine upon you.
这谁的马？偷听电话有时可获得新任务情报，还有这种事啊？
Barbarians. Oh!
Make way. What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
所以我要收下还拒收呢？好惨！身为有尊严的受磨猎人，我决定不收。
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling.
是买不起。好想做这一把。修硬件就好，其他的很快都会换掉。
So long.
准备和威瑟米尔离开百果园村。
Floor dark and putrid.
Please, no more. Mercy, please.
叫得好惨。
Please, no more.
Barbarians.
是说他已经被打超过15下了吧？有任务哎，好像不是任务。好吧，来去大村庄、大城镇，离开新手村。 听说接下来一堆剧情。
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
明年，这么快？
Cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
敲桌子为什么会撞成这样？
That's true. What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
剑都拿出来，靠腰。瞬间秒杀。
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
哎，我还没捡尸体耶，干嘛这样？
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses.
这么快就出现了？
You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
难得美式游戏的女
Emperor
主角看起
Emir
来
var
长得不错。
Emrys. Or to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See
反
you
正这个
soon.
队友跟没有一样。
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
马鞍一看就知道是两人座。
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
瞎流的梦。
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... Tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
And
the what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
还要挂脖子。
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
先看一下吧，先逛一下，结束之后先逛一下城镇之类的。
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
这个家伙是将军，一看就知道是奸臣。
Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
我忘记了，这个要选什么？拉瓦蒂，拉 瓦雷蒂城堡围城之战，护城指挥官亚利安。我好像杀掉他了，2代的时候。
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the Blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin.
刮个胡子为什么那么久？
And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Passeville to bits.
啊，可以选择让他被炸死，还是逃走。
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set.
我记得我没有炸
Write
死。
that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
雷索是谁啊？
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
3件都一样丑，我要选哪一件？左右2件是一样的。啊，这边多一个，就这套吧。
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
如果气色不好，还要铺粉就对。
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate type.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
先逛一下，说不定会有些什么书啊、道具什么。
A shame I have no time.
熊皮。
Ready me, directly out of Nordling.
哦，还好我有来过。靠背马克杯嘞，我以为什么看到箱子想说应该至少会有钱。
A shame I have no time.
太抠门了，一个箱子里面放一个马克杯。
Yes, hen as queen.
三步一纲就对了。
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Valian namen, vatgan favort.
所以大括号里面的是那个是非英文吗？是不知道什么
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the
所以西
middle
里
of
不
a
是
war to
我一直以为
discuss
西里是
a
他女儿
rumor?，
结果
I
是
think
这是
anyone
大
can
帝
be
的。
wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Tell us about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to
为什么
the
大帝的女儿
sorceress.
会是受魔猎人？那是天赋吗？生下来时候白头发的人就是受魔猎人这样，所以其实受魔猎人就是白化症者。
Follow me.
西里亚、菲奥伦、艾伦、瑞亚伦，靠背，突然有障碍。出生于1251年，有着灰白色的头发，脸上有疤。我知道他绝对不平凡，他的身世这么令人惊讶，是技巧成熟、受磨猎人，好几座王位的继承者，长者之血最后一位传强大威力魔法之源，还是时空女王。她是养女，杰洛特的养女，她的意外之女。未来有一天，他得逃离这个世界，连杰洛特都不能见，所以下一代主角应该就是西利亚。他生父是尼佛加德大帝。什么林雅慧？我只认识一个雅慧，她现在在那边。在旁边，诶，他怎么没有大地的资料？他在这里，恩希尔、恩瑞斯，他到底为什么会是杰洛特的养女？她是他的命运，他的意外之女。所以第三人称，介绍这边有一个有人在介绍，对不对？
Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts
need not bother.
first thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Hervard II, Prince of Elander. Although we make a wait here.
Ja, nee. Raadsleden enigt is toen is schaar aan
Is Seithwin hadden in Khan het glijden. Persevatga. Is een
像猫一样锐利的眼神，他一定没见过那个那一只叫什么？穿靴子的那只猫叫什么？史瑞克里面那一只。看他那个眼神。
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Oh.
Quill sharpened yet? Yes?
Be so kind.
True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one.
Geralt, that tunic.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen.
为什么我想到
A great deal has changed.
刚刚杰洛特讲这句话让我想到某部漫画。
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
我比较好奇的是第二节那个
them
女
on
主
my
角。
trail, hunting me for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
很有幽默感哦。
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood, her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun.
童年幻想，
Your
童年已经是
boyish
100年
fantasies
前的
about
事
the。crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
哦，我闻到醋
Sure
味。
she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
好酸哦。
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
哎呦，配合一下嘛。
Yes.
可恶！他就这样开着传送门就走掉了。他刚刚不是才说用魔法会被孔烈追？一样的书给我来2本是谁？ 是说，虽然我拿那么多书，但是我一本都不会看。可是好像有些书，干一样书给我来3本。有些书里面好像会有一些任务，还是那个炼金的，那个叫什么？ 炼金的那个配方之类的。
A shame I have not.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, This spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses. Unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
战争跟主角一点关系都没有吧？ 泰莫利亚不是没了吗？砍下女巫的剑第5本，看你妹！
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
这么多东西你就带在身上。
The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
橘子工厂出产。
bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Cross the Yara, we will cross the Yara as well.
出去再换装。这边有任务。昆特牌，来个10块吧。
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards. 那怎么看？要怎么看它的这个牌的功能之类的？所以你有打过了？哎，维斯不是那个吗？2代的那个，有跟主角发生了一些的事情。开玩笑，那是你打不赢啊！别小看我。干你妹！开场抽4张天气牌， See you.
放弃干你妹！
Galley!
烂死了，干！这什么牌运啊？ 所以我就直接传送过来这里嘛。白果园是刚刚那个地方，哦，所以还可以回来。史凯利结群岛，哇！ 哇！哇！哇！有点大，这个地图。有点大。哎，没有，这2个好像是一起。2个都是吊死鬼之术。 哦，所以隔一个河吧？对啊，隔一个河。这边是另外一边，那个什么鬼国家的，然后这边是尼泊加的，所以这2个是同一张地图。
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
还有船，船上打开地图变可快速一点，还有船。 还他妈有船！雅克席之音可开放更多对话选项。正邪两方进行最后一战，使人之甲做成恶魔船舰，周末之战便展开。讨伐稀有怪物便有机会获得传奇兽魔猎人装备。橙装吗？5天后，这样就过5天了。哇，也太落后了吧！吊死人说，这乌鸦也太大只了吧！
嘿呀！
为什么下面那么多野狗？对野狗没兴趣。都被烧掉。
Slow now.
When a wench takes hold.
还有没翻译到的？太多东西。4本，砍下女巫剑4本。随便按一按看会不会有东西，看起来是都没有。还有诗哦。
We're beast devourer.
What are you looking at? Bothering us windows talk.
Both forces attacked, one from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A lull of infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners. They gathered up.
十字路口离店有这么远？
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Approach.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
是说，胡子长得也太快了吧
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are.
是说我的衣服变破旧，是因为我没有修理它
Into
的
the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad. 也太远。
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Well. Now for a shot of Igni.
烧到自己靠呀！好多啊！这些是什么啊？快速传送点吗？
Let's go.
我在想，1天2个小时，我要玩到什么时候？我刚刚是看到一只熊。
Slower.
真的是熊，但是我对熊没什么兴趣。可是这样上船就很麻烦。还有6级的。 还会自爆。
Now for a shot of Igni.
Hehehe，你这马超不乖的。
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist-tech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shut me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Now for a shot of Igni.
这时候不是会自动回血？为什么都没再回？啊，顺便点新技能。来点什么好嘞？我现在到底有几点了？哦，5点。肾上腺素到底可以做什么？6级、8级、10级，每过2级可以再多一个，慢慢来吧。
Hey there.
等一下，那个牧师在哪里呀？超远的。我觉得先不理他好了。是说我剧情任务到底在哪里？ 先去找他好了。干你妹！
Piss off, or you still got legs and bollocks.
没办法打，没办法打，这个没办法打，绕跑。怎么会等级差那么多？没有追来吧？
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fist-tech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
Deal.
Take this and get out of my sight.
他们之间的故事不干我事。十字路口旅店还有500。
Dear these turfs. King who sets them, not me. You decided.
Come on.
90算了，你们加油。人要靠自己，对不对？
Yeah, a stranger! Saw him over there.
干死！看到我又过来，需要这么惊讶？
Jacko, Hammer, go home now.
I'll not give her up, not on me life.
They hear her squealing. They'll kill us and take her home.
So I'll slaughter her myself. I'm corpsing into the floorboards. Those bastards won't have it.
All right, all right.
Be gone! This has naught to do with you.
Leave this place,
I'm
sir.
busy, man.
Be gone! This has naught to do with you.
Leave this place, sir.
这人没有把猪打死，怕被抢走，为什么？
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep. Vodka.
Who's this? Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, grey boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot. Saw one in action once. Killed a half-dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him. If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
长凳是怎样？
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself. I say probably.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a
Boy, it's my brother Mickle.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. No one wanted him. Redanians wouldn't let him into Novigrad, so Mickle took him to the old mines.
Could look into it, if you pay.
Just a smidgen too high, that. Just a smidgen too high, that. Just a smidgen too
太过分了哦！加个10块钱你也不愿意。
All right, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skip. It's a deal.
All right, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize
钱
him?
还不少，他刚刚说给
Shouldn't
我
be
300
hard.
多。
You were the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well...
Think I know enough.
等一下，先来去过这个300多块，影响很大。你有没有什么可以吃？
Wouldn't mind a drink.
哦，有牌耶！好像都不怎么样。
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men, folk took to saying that the river flowed red with...
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ink.
Baron's not from around.
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folks say... So they took the old lord's car. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll...
Thanks. Farewell.
哇，红字的。看来我要想办法先升点级啊。要怎么升级啊？先。 这也太远了吧！我先冥想好了，回练习。啊，不然这样好了。现在也9点45了，去哪？附近，刚看到附近好像有一个问号。 把这2个问号过一过，今天就休息了。野性之心。 太远了。
Let's go.
真的需要做一把好一点的那个铁剑，太多这种。
You'll regret your mom ever squirted you out.
它有这种那种非怪物怪。为什么把战利品掉在那里呀？竟然是掉在马上，靠呀！好恶心啊
！Faster！
哎，我都突然不想挂战利品。12级，干！直接就掉下来了，天啊！看你妹！好啦，今天就到这边结束好了。What the fuck？ 笑屁呀！读取有点久哎。
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Bloody...
The black folk?
Kind of...
Well...
Baron.
At least. So I reckon...
Wouldn't mind a drink?
是说我刚刚想到，还没有把骷髅头给叶奈法，那个水晶骷髅头。
Thanks. Farewell.
在这边找个地方补血之后就休息吧。那今天就到这边结束吧，大家拜拜。